RJ, in the chair. Sit in the chair for 3 minutes. We're just going to stare at you for 3 minutes.
What kind of hair product do you use?
No showers.
What's your favorite hat?
Oh, I got a sweet hat. I should have brought it. Other questions? Otherwise, I'll just...
Give us a Unity tip. Whatever. Give us a tip.
Okay, what's
Tell
up?
us about the animation tool you built.
Yeah, okay, so that's kind of Unity. So it involves a little bit of scripting, but basically you can kind of hack the Unity editor. Not even hack, they recommend it. You can make these like custom Unity editor windows, and you can pretty much take all of the stuff that you have access to at runtime, plus some like offline tools that they give you. And so we found a way with our Unity animation system. We have one of the games we're working on has just tons and tons of animations, like a lot of games do, and we were faced with the challenge of tagging a lot of them, managing tags, naming tags, renaming tags, and tracking things. Obviously, right? You go and tag a bunch of stuff, and animators come in and change the timing, or delete an animation, or something like that.
And video capture.
And video capture. Oh, okay, that's another one. So made this window where you just you open up this window, you grab a bunch of Unity prefabs. If you're familiar with Unity, you got all these prefab things, and they're just kind of like buckets of, they're like objects. You drag a bunch of them into this window, and it finds all of the animations on each one of them, puts it in like kind of a nice, easy to read list, shows you all the animation names, the length of each one, and if you've got audio tags on them already, it tells you the event name. If it doesn't, it gives you a nice, you can just kind of like right click on it and add a new animation tag. From the menu, you can open it up in like the actual animator thing to see where on the timeline it shows up. We're adding more stuff to it, I think, as we think of it. And then that's all just kind of like a graphical skin we can run the whole process without the visual component, where it basically just does that and spits all that information into like an Excel file or like an Excel file. We can store that on our Jenkins server, and then every day we can like automatically run this process and just say like, okay, on all of these 300 animating objects, let's just check the status of them every day, save that into a text file, and then Perforce, you can easily diff that text file day to day and see, oh look, these animations got removed, or the timing got shifted on one of these, or something like that, in this kind of like easy-ish to digest way. So that I think it helps with just asset wrangling. It's not the best solution if you have to go in and like, you have to put a footstep on frame 14 and one on 27. But like once you've got a lot of that done, it makes the managing of it really easy. And also for a lot of our stuff, especially if they're just short animations and all you care about is like a frame one tag, makes it super easy for that. And then the other thing that we did was, Unity doesn't have a really easy way of like spitting out animations into videos, which I guess maybe nobody but audio really cares about, but as I'm sure everybody knows, like we need that really bad. So if you are dealing in Unity with hundreds and hundreds of these animations like we are, and you're trying to, design audio to it, it takes a long time just to capture the video, and that's a terrible thing for a talented sound designer to do with their day. So we made this tool that basically just goes in and it recreates the animation. It doesn't even do it at runtime. We kind of do it like faster than runtime, where it grabs, again, each one of these objects, grabs each animation. It takes a snapshot at one frame. You give it the frame rate that you want to capture at. So say 30. It takes a capture at frame 1. It moves ahead one frame based on the math that it runs on how fast you want it to play back. Takes another screenshot, right? Does that a lot. And then it saves those screenshots into a big bucket. I can run through those very rapidly. We found that with medium quality settings, it could go about 3 times faster than real time. And the nice thing is you can drag 300 into one bucket, make a couple of settings, and then just walk away for 3 minutes while it does that. And then immediately afterwards, we have this, it's a pretty simple Python script that it does if Luca pointed me towards this thing called FFmpeg, which is just like a little exe thing. You just like, basically, I mean, it was super easy. You just like shovel image files into it, and with a couple of settings, and it spits out videos. So the Python script basically just, it's mostly doing like folder structure seeking to figure out like what files are associated with what animation, and spits out videos. So that, yeah, that was kind of cool.
Yeah, dude, it was a few days' work. It was hundreds of things times, 10 animations per, turned into QuickTime videos you could drop into a DAW within like 17 minutes, as opposed to never loading Camtasia, never loading Fraps, never naming a single freaking file, just do it.
Yeah, I've been getting like big into automation. Automate everything.